A happy good morning, children. How are you all? I hope that you are all fine. Okay. Still last week we have seen the two chapters, synthetic fibers and plastics and metals and non-metals. Today we are going to revise the first lesson and we are going to prepare for the midterm test. Shall we revise? Okay. First one, synthetic fibers and plastics. What do you mean by fabrics? Fabrics means clothing material. These fibers are woven as fabrics. So fibers are divided into two types, that is natural fibers and synthetic fibers. What do you mean by natural fibers? Natural fibers are the fibers that are obtained from plants and animals. Example for natural fibers are silk, that is got from silkworm, cotton is got from cotton plant, and wool is obtained from sheep. Okay, then what is the next type of fiber? It is synthetic fiber. What do you mean by synthetic fiber? The fiber that is made by human beings are called synthetic fibers. Example, nylon, rayon, polyester, acrylic and spandex. Okay, now these synthetic fibers are obtained from coal, petroleum and natural gas. Now, the synthetic fibers consist of multiple units of chemical substances, that is, they are joined to form a single unit called polymers. What is the meaning of polymer? Poly means many, mer means units. So many monomers, they reunited or they joined together to form a polymer, like beads that are tied on a string. Shall we see about rayon? Let us revise rayon. Rayon is also a semi-synthetic fiber. It is also called as artificial silk. How is it prepared? It is prepared from cellulose, that is got from wood pulp. Now, what are the properties of this rayon? Rayon absorbs sweat, and so we are preferring this synthetic fiber in summer. It is also shiny and lustrous and resembles silk in appearance. What is the use of rayon? Rayon is used for making suits, jackets, scarf, ties, then bed sheets, curtains, tablecloths, sofa and bandages. Shall we see about nylon? Do you know which is the first synthetic fiber invented by man? It's nylon. So nylon was the first true synthetic fiber. Now it was produced or it was manufactured by the DuPont scientists from coal, water and air. Now, what are the properties of this nylon? Nylon is elastic and it does not lose its strength even after using many times. It is easy to wash and it is lustrous. It is waterproof also. It is lightweight. So, what are the uses of nylon? Nylon is used for making socks, stockings, tents, umbrellas, parachutes and tarpaulins. No, do you know children, toothbrush bristles? Bristles are made up of using nylon fibers. Now this nylon fiber is very strong and it has high elasticity. So these nylon threads are used for making fishing nets, climbing ropes and strings of badminton and tennis rackets. Then let us see or let us revise polyester. What is polyester, children? Polyester is a group of different synthetic fibers. Among the polyester, the most commonly used polyester is, what is that? Terling. So This terling, it can be blended with cotton. We can call terling blended with cotton is called as terrycot. And terling can also be blended or mixed with wool and we can get terry wool. What are the properties of polyester? Polyester fabrics are strong and it is having light weight and it has good elasticity. It resists wrinkling and springs back into shape when creased. Now, polyester fabrics can be washed and dried easily and quickly. Now, shall we see the uses of polyester, students? What are the uses of polyester? Polyester is used for making lightweight sails. Then, you know polyester films, otherwise called as what? Mylar. Mylar is used for making magnetic recording tapes in audio and video cassettes, then floppy disk, etc. Then, one of the form of polyester is terling. This terling is used for making conveyor belts and it is very elastic. Terrycot is commonly used for making shirts, skirts and other dress materials. Terry wool is used for making formal suits. Okay. Now let us revise acrylic. Now what is acrylic? Acrylic is also a synthetic fiber and what this acrylic resembles? Acrylic resembles wool. So this is also known as Orlan, Cashmelan or Acrylon. So acrylic fibers are synthetic fibers that resembles wool. Then like wool, it is also warm, soft, light and flexible. It resists to moths and chemicals. That is, it is not damaged by or attacked by insects and chemicals. Then this acrylic is used for making sweaters, shawls, carpets, blankets, etc. Now let us revise about spandex. Who invented spandex? Spandex was invented by the DuPont chemist Joseph Shivers. Now what is its property? We have seen the other synthetic fibers and their properties. Like that way, this spandex also has an excellent elasticity. So it is suitable to use or making the cloths of snug fitting. Now what are the uses of spandex, students? Spandex is used for making swimming costumes and it is also mixed or blended with cotton to get stretched fabrics, and these stretched fabrics are used for making caps, t-shirts, shorts, then other sports wears. Okay, so this types of or examples of synthetic fibers we have seen. Now let us revise the page number 47. Some exercises are there. Shall we revise that? Take page number 47. In page number 47, we have true or false statements. Whenever you are writing the true or false statements, the false statements you have to write false and you have to correct the sentence. Then only you will get 1 mark. Okay. So, first one. Write T for true and F for false statements. Correct the false statements. First question is, a synthetic fiber consists of multiple units which are joined together to form a single unit called a polymer. Is it true or false? It is true. So, write T there. Okay. Then, next one. Polyester was the first true synthetic fiber. Is it a true statement or is it true or false? It is not true. Then which one is the first true synthetic fiber? Nylon was the first true synthetic fiber. So, you underline that polyester and you have to write nylon and you have to write it is a false statement. Okay, then only marks will be given. Then the third one is spandex closely resembles wool. Is it a correct statement? It is also a false statement. So what is the correct answer? Acrylic closely resembles wool. Which one is resembling wool? Acrylic only resembles wool. Then the next one is, fourth one is, terracotta is a blend of terlin and cotton. Is it a correct statement? No, it is false. So what is the correct answer? Terracotta is a blend of terlin and cotton. Then the last, fifth one, most synthetic fibers can handle heavy loads without breaking. It is a true statement. Okay, now let us revise the second Roman letter. Answer the following questions orally. Name the substances used to obtain synthetic fibers. What are the substances needed, or what are the substances we needed for getting synthetic fibers? The answer is coal, petroleum and natural gas. Yes. The next one is, which fiber is also known as Orlon or Acrylon or Cashmelon? Which one is called as Orlon, Acrylon, Cashmelon? It is acrylic. So we revised the page number 47 exercise also. Now let us see about the question answers at the back of the textbook. All of you take page number 53. Page number 53. Now in page number 53 we have objective type questions. Now let us revise the page number 53. First one is, choose the correct option. This is the objective type question. You have to write the correct, or you have to choose the correct answer. Then, which of the following is not a synthetic fiber? A. Spandex, B. Cotton, C. Nylon, D. Acrylic. The answer is cotton. Then second one, a synthetic fiber used for making fishing nets and strings of badminton and tennis racket. A. Rayon, Spandex B, C. Acrylic, D. Nylon. The answer is nylon. Okay, good. Then which of the following is a characteristic of a synthetic fiber? A. Good conductor of electricity, B. Wrinkle resistant, C. High moisture absorbing capacity, D. Poor elasticity. So which one is the correct answer? It is B, that is wrinkle resistant. Then fourth one, which of the following is a property of a plastic? Here all the options are correct. That is A, poor conductor of electricity. Plastic is a poor conductor of electricity. Then B, does not corrode or rust. Then C, insoluble in water. So all these options are correct. So we can write the answer as D as all of these. The next one is, a plastic used as automobile battery castings. PP, LDPE, PS, PVC. Which option is correct here? It is PP, polypropylene. Then sixth question, which of the following cannot be remolded after heating? Option A, polyvinyl chloride. Option B, polypropylene. Option C, melamine. And option D, polystyrene. Which one is the correct answer? Option C, that is melamine. So melamine cannot be remolded after heating. Melamine is a thermosetting plastic. Okay. The next one, which of the following fibers are used for making conveyor belts? Option A, rayon. Option B, terlin. Option C, cotton. Option D, acrylic. The answer is terlin. Which of the following fabric is waterproof? It is eighth question. Which of the following fabrics is waterproof? A, nylon. B, rayon. C, spandex. D, wool. The answer is nylon. Is it not? Then we will see the ninth question. Polypropylene is used for making. So polypropylene we will write in short form as PP. So it is used for making ketchup bottles, yogurt containers, medicine bottles, etc. So which option you will prefer? It is and option D, all of this. The 10th question is, which of the following are harmful effects associated with plastic disposal? A. Reproductive failure in fish and other aquatic organisms. B. Burning of plastics produce toxic gases and smoke. Then C. Plastics that get buried prevent rainwater from seeping into the ground. Then D. All of them. So when you dispose plastic, it will produce these all the three harmful effects. So we can choose the answer D. Okay, so all of them is the answer. Now let us see the filling the blanks. It is not given in the textbook, it is extra question. Okay, now dash is used for storing acids and bleaches. Which one is used for storing acids and bleaches, children? That is high density polyethylene, HDPE. Then second one, dash is used for making magnetic recording tapes in audio cassettes. It is polyester films. Okay, so polyester film is used for making magnetic recording tapes in audio cassettes. Then dash was the first true synthetic fiber. Nylon was the first true synthetic fiber. Then fourth question, synthetic fibers are obtained from coal. Okay, synthetic fibers are obtained from coal. Then fifth question, plastic dash bags cannot be decomposed by microorganisms. Plastic bags cannot be decomposed by microorganisms. So what you have to do, I have revised the textbook question answers as well as some extra questions in the revision. So you revise thoroughly, learn thoroughly and prepare for the midterm test. So that's all today's class, students. Enough. Thank you.